Welcome, gentlemen, to the AI Coding Files. We are pleased to share some tidbits of the work our AI programmers have done. We have worked round the clock to present to you a working and solid build of our AI system. Our goal is to create a believable world. That's why we aim to create very sophisticated behavior for our NPCs, not only to make them lethal enemies, but also to submerge the player into very realistic and sometimes heart-stopping scenarios, which will be sure to make you want more. We will demonstrate this thought in our upcoming video footage. Please note that this is only a code representation. All other content, including sounds, models, maps, and textures, are only placeholders. What you see so far is work in progress and does not represent final stages of the AI. The grunts have been given an injection of massive intelligence. They aren't easy targets anymore. They have the capability to patrol in groups, which makes it much harder to evade patrols of soldiers as they now cover a wider area. The group will have a leader, who either lets them do their own patrol pattern or gives them new orders. Be careful, grunts can throw grenades back at you. If enemies are too close to explosives, the grunts take this to their advantage, blowing the explosives up. Grunts can now rappel down from almost any ledge, so jumping over a ledge will not do the trick anymore. This puts the player at a serious position when it comes to gunfights. Do I run, or do I not run? Grunts are not as thick-headed as they were before. Grunts now perform a patrol pattern, whilst keeping an eye out for activity. The group leader will regularly give them new orders, changing the pattern and potentially the player's plan, so keep an eye out for that. Houndounds are very timid creatures, but when they're in groups, they're not to be messed with. They're not your average alien doggies. Packs of dogs are dangerous. These guys are even more dangerous. When they attack in large groups, they damage you more. This can be deciphered by the intensity of their shockwave. Like the grunts, the hounds have a designated group leader who patrols the area to keep an eye out while the others have a snooze and read the Sunday paper. Those darn cockroaches are back and grosser than ever! Like real-life cockroaches, they are now sensitive to light, so when Calhoun or Shepard decides shining a light is fun, they'll scatter. By giving cockroaches a more realistic nature in their AI programming, they can do a lot more things that the originals couldn't. Oh, and watch out, they do make a mess when you stand on them. When a cockroach senses a larger living being, such as a grunt or a player, it will leg it to the next set of props to hide. Once the coast is clear, the cockroach will drift back into the open.